Pisces, this feels like it's okay to wait before making a decision. You have no out here as one of your cards for the nature of the connection with you and whoever's on your mind in your hidden truth reading. It's not the time. It's not the right time. You have challenges out here, and it says make a decision, work on inner healing. It just kind of feels like it's all right to have a boundary to make sure that you're good before you support anybody else, before you pour into anybody else right now. Mercury retrograde beneath the deck. It says electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. And then beneath this card is liar. It says be careful of someone sneaky, okay? Now, friend, if you know that you are in a loving, happy, harmonious relationship and you all are all good, friend, I don't want to plant any seed of doubt in your connection. We need those beautiful, strong relationships to win, okay? These readings are usually for connections where they already know that they're working through something challenging and they're trying to decide if they're going to move forward or move on. So if that's not you, my love cup, please just keep scrolling. Maybe I get, the privilege of seeing you in another video, okay? Pop in and check on me at another time. Fire sign was another card that popped out here for the nature of the connection. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. So what is coming through right now is that there's someone who has probably been doing some smoke and mirrors, magician type work, not giving you all of the information, not giving you all of the truth about something, and maybe, using car issues as an excuse as to why they didn't show up. Or, if there was a weird kind of thing that happened, they might blame it on something else. It just kind of feels like the Mercury retrograde card, is sometimes for me as a reader a symbol that there are things that are unclear right now. And so you want to slow down, take a beat, wait for a moment before you make a decision and make sure you're getting all the information. And then again, as it says out here, liar is coming up beneath the Mercury retrograde card. It kind of feels like there's a suspicion about someone's truth, about if they're being honest, about the excuses that they're using. I feel like there's a theme about excuses here, people using excuses to draw you near or keep a connection going. And so it just kind of feels like you're like, okay, well, let me just, spend a moment to make sure I'm hearing my own intuition right. For others of you, it's literally you found out that somebody was lying, bold-faced lying. And so here you are, like, I just need some time right now before I make the decision to recommit myself to a connection with you or anyone else. That's what's coming through right now. So now we're going to get some hidden truth out here for the person who is on your mind and your heart. Guide angel spirit guides for the person who is on Pisces mind and heart right now. Tell us more about their hidden truth, their true feelings for Pisces in this connection. Their true feelings for Pisces in this connection, guide angel spirit guides. Tell us a little bit more. Okay. Okay. I want to feel that way again. It's time for me to heal now. Again, there's a theme here about healing, needing space, that weight energy to heal. Remember this card from back a moment ago when I showed you this. It says, make a decision, work on inner healing. It's time for me to heal now. And then it also says, I left you before you could leave me. Someone dealing with some deep rejection issues, ego issues here. All right, so those are the cards that are popping out for the hidden truth. I also get this vibe that for some of you Pisces, there's a situation where maybe you just called it quits. You wanted something to stop because you just really want to heal, like you're just wanting space. But for some of you, the person that you're dealing with is kind of at a distance right now because they're wanting to heal from something. And it also could be that they've been seeing their ways, they've been seeing how they've been showing up in a connection, and they want to do better. They want to just kind of get clear about what it is they really want, so they're not taking people through pain, they're not hurting people. That's something else that's coming up here. All right, I'll wait for a sign for you, a theme about waiting. So very powerful. Guide angel spirit guides, tell us more about the person who is on Pisces mind and heart right now. Who is this person? What is their true intention for Pisces right now? Their true feelings and true intentions for Pisces right now. Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. Let's see here. True feelings and true intentions here. Okay, they're juggling. They're trying to decide what it is that they want. They don't know if they want time to heal. They don't know if they want a relationship. They don't know if they need to be focused more on their career right now. What else? Their true intentions. Okay. There's a caution energy. That's that sneaky energy. And it feels like there has been things that they've been lying about, and it could be about their employment, about their money, about their desire to really be in a committed relationship. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing us the Five of Swords for their true intention for Pisces right now? Why are you showing us the Five of Swords, their true feelings for Pisces? These popped out together. The Chariot, Knight of Cups. Okay, it kind of feels like there's a little bit of game playing about what they're showing you about wanting to romance you, move forward in love. Both of these are movement cards, moving on, moving deeper into a connection, moving into love land, commitment together. But then that's behind the Five of Swords here. So it just kind of feels like, you know, might be a little bit of game playing about what it is they really want, because the other card, that is the card of commitment in a love reading, is upside down. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing us the Queen of Pentacles upside down? There's something in this connection that they haven't been quite honest about. And it could also be related to something about their children, about their parenting status, about working through maybe some custody battle that they've been going through. It's just something else that they're really juggling, that they're working through right now, that they're probably not comfortable really revealing to you about their status in something else that they're closing up previous to this connection. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why the Queen of Pentacles is here upside down. Yeah, okay. Yep. Some concealment of information. The Three of Pentacles, that's growth and expansion. Something about the home. Something about what they do for a living. Something about I'm getting the vibe that there's something that they say that they do for a living, or something that has to do with their home, or them building a home, or buying a home, or being a provider. Maybe also, again, their career, but they're not being completely truthful about it with the Seven of Swords here. It just feels like there's another dimension of who they are. And they're trying to balance that, you know, their real life and the life that they want you to see them as right now. I'm going to get some advice for you out here. Some advice for my lovely Pisces. What advice do you have for my lovely Pisces right now, so that they can make a clear decision, so that they can be whole, they can be well? What advice do you have, God, angel, spirit guides? What should they do? What should they consider? More about any opportunities, blocks, unforeseen information. What do they need to forecast? What is in the forecast, God, angel, spirit guides? Anything for Pisces. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Advice, please. Okay. All right. You get to have what it is that you really want, and it's okay to be single for a while. That single card is showing up here. What else? Advice. You can have your boundaries about it, but I'm going to get some more about why the Emperor is showing up upside down. It just kind of feels like not allowing anybody else to define for you your timing, how long it takes you to come out of being single, how long it takes you to get out of the period of filling your own cups in your career and your friendships, enjoying yourself, not letting anyone else define this for you but you. Okay, if there's a parent, a father figure, somebody pressuring somebody like, hey, you need to really be in a relationship. That person really is a solid person, you know. Sometimes people all up in the business. You know, if someone is trying to do that and tell you what to do, and is kind of pressuring you to make a decision, it just kind of feels like be cautious about that right now. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why the Emperor is here upside down. Why is the Emperor here upside down related to Pisces? And Pisces is you showing up in your reading, right? So this is about what you want, harmony that is unique for you, okay? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Why is the Emperor out here upside down? Okay. All right. We have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Page of Swords upside down. Okay, the first thing that's coming through is you want to be careful about who you're sharing your information with. there may be someone around you, a friend, a mother-in-law, for those of you where you're still connected to this person's people. Just be careful. You know, the Page of Swords is upside down. You know, talking in private, you know, you might want to limit communication here, you know, with whoever you're still connected with on their side about what you want to do. I'm really getting the vibe of a feminine energy, a sister, a mom on their side, or even in your family right now. You want to just be careful about that right now. Be wise in who you're sharing your information with right now. Guiding your spirit guys. Why is the 9 of Cups here for the advice for Pisces? Yeah, the person who feels like they might be kind of trying to tell you, you know, this would be good for you, or it's time for you to, you know, have this kind of partner, or whatever that is. It just kind of feels like, you know, they have a rigidity about them. And it's going to be really important for you to know that you get to have take your time. Don't let anybody pressure you. Okay. 9 of Cups here. Why is this here for the advice? Okay, yep. Take your time. Take the time you need. Take the time you need to enjoy yourself. This is what this is coming through for me. This is kind of your new life, okay? If you can follow me, Pisces, this is about, here you are, showing up in your own reading, your wish fulfillment. This is your thriving career. If you're in counseling, you do healing arts, you're working with people, you're nurturing your pets, your family, your children, you're doing all the things that fill your cup. You feel accomplished in how you are allowing your life to love on you. You're watering yourself. There's celebration. There's a wonderful, fruitful time, because you are really watering the things in your life that mean something to you. And because of that, there's a release of all of the negativity, the triggering words, the harsh words that you've been going through, the confusing information that tends to flare up passion and emotions, that kind of goes away. And I know typically, you know, the Page of Swords, or excuse me, of Wands can have a different meaning, but for this particular reading, just feels like by you going in this direction, you know, you're upping your self-love. And so the passion, the frustration, the nonsense, anger, that begins to naturally decrease because your vibration is increasing here. And then it feels like there's another side of this, is that for this other person, perhaps, if you're connected to their people, or you have people in your life that is on this other person's team, you know, they have their own intentions here, okay? And it just kind of feels like void of emotion. Here you are in self-love with all of these cups, love, abundance, prosperity, all of these swords and Aries energy. That's kind of like rigidity, and it's like mind and emotions. And it just feels like you got to be very careful about allowing this kind of energy into kind of interfering with what it is that you really want. You have a choice here about what you buy into, what you choose to pay attention to right now. But nevertheless, take the time that you need. That is what I have for you, my lovely Pisces, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.